Andy, you know what day this is?
Certainly, Amos. It's Tuesday.
That's right, and Tuesday means we got to go to work for Rinso.
Yes, sir. Rinso, the soap that gets clothes Rinso white and Rinso bright, brings you the Amos and Andy Show with...
I'm Gabby Gibson. Yes, I'm Gabby Gibson.
I'm sorry. Sorry, the barber.
Hattie McDaniel as Sadie Simpson. Bud Gluskin and his orchestra. And those famous
Delta Rhythm Boys.
Now, the makers of Rinso invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the story of Amos and Andy. This summer, Andy has taken a job at a summer resort. His friends, Amos and the Kingfish, decided to go up for the closing weekend. They haven't seen much of Andy since he has met one of the local girls whose financial setup appeals to him. Right now, Andy and his girl are rowing in a nearby lake.
Oh, Louise, this rowing on the lake is great exercise.
Sure is, Andy.
Anytime you get tired, honey, I'll take over.
It's nice being out here in the lake.
Yeah, I like to let my feet drag along in the water here.
I bet it feels good, don't it?
Yeah, I caught a halibut once this way.
Well, let's drift along the shore here, Andy.
Yeah, let's do that. You know, Louise, this has been a wonderful summer. I'm really in love with you with all my heart.
And I've been wondering about that. Well, you love me for myself or that inheritance I'm getting next September.
Oh, Louise, darling, how can you say anything like that? I wanted to marry you the first time I seed you in the bank.
You know, I think I love you too, Andy, but I don't know where to marry you. You see, I don't want to move to the city. There's only one spot where I want to live.
Your spot is my spot.
It's right over there in Rocky Hills, right at the top. It's the one and only place I'll ever live.
Well, I done made a lot of money this summer over at the hotel, enough to buy a lot and finance your house. Let's consider ourselves engaged and the wedding to take place in the near future. I is crazy about you, honey.
Oh, Andy, sure enough. Kiss me.
When we gets back, I don't want to take my feet out the water. Hey, Amos, come here. I've been looking all over for you. How you like it up here in the country?
Oh, great, Andy. Say, what's this I've been hearing about you?
It's true, Amos. I is engaged to be married to a gal I done met up here.
Yeah, well, that's good news, son. Tell me, is she an attractive gal?
No, the fact is she's on the homely side, but her money is good looking.
Yeah?
I can carry that round in my wallet instead of her picture.
But who is she, Andy?
One of the local belles up here. Her name is Louise Henderson. She got a fat face and a fat body.
And a fat pocketbook, huh?
Wait a minute. Here come the Kingfish down the street.
Yeah, this is the first time I seen him on the street since he's been up here.
Yeah, well, you see, he got a job with a real estate office up here to fray his expenses, and it so happened that the Kingfishers company is handling the lot where me and my gal wants to live.
Well, hello there, boys. Well, Brother Andy, everybody's excited about you getting married. Happy nuptials, son. Happy nuptials.
Yeah. Thank you, Kingfish.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kingfish, it looked like Andy going to take the big step and join the League of Frightened Men.
Oh, marriage is a wonderful thing, though. What could be more beautiful than two people entering the state of holy deadlock?
Say, Kingfish, you say you're going to take me up to see that lot today. How about it?
Oh, yeah, that's what I come over here for, Andy. I got a car right out here now. Now, come on, we'll ride up to the property.
Yeah, take a good look at it, too, before you buy it, Andy.
Yeah. Of course, I only got $500 to spend altogether.
Oh, well, I think I can get the lot for you for $200.
Oh, great. That leaves me $300 for the house.
And that's a very exclusive section. Very exclusive.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that. Because I wouldn't want to put up a $300 house and have some other people come up there and build some cheap houses around.
Well, Andy, this is as far as we can go in the car. We gotta get the rest of the way on foot.
This is pretty high, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess the altitude up here is around 8,000 feet.
Don't you think this is too steep a place for a home?
Oh, no, Andy, it's perfect. Here, tie this rope around your waist. I'll tie it around my waist, too. Grab a pick out the car there, and we'll go on up here.
You don't think this is too hilly, do you?
Oh, no, this is great, Andy. Just grab onto the trees now and go on up. Now, don't slip on the rocks. Did you got on rubber heels?
No, but with the holes in the bottom of my shoes, I can get a grip with the ball of my feet.
Easy now. Just take it easy.
Say, Kingfish, what is them big piles of dirt way, way down there in the ravine?
Oh, where?
See them way down there?
Them is 2 lots that used to be up next to yours. It seems that they had an avalanche here yesterday, but it won't happen again in 1,000 years.
Well, this is plenty steep. Is we getting near the lot?
Yeah, I think we better go the rest of the way, though, crawling on all fours here now. Get down there and let's sort of slide up there.
Yeah, okay.
Now, as I see the general layout here, Andy, this place we are crawling up now will be the main pathway to your house. Makes a nice entrance, don't it?
I don't know, Kingfish. I might be old-fashioned, but I'd rather walk home standing up.
Andy, you missed the whole beauty of the thing. This is going to be your home after you was married. Just picture this. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you was coming home. Your wife is standing right up there with arms outstretched as you crawl up to her on your stomach. Andy, I envy you, boy.
Yeah, well, when does we get to the place?
Oh, wait a minute. Here we is right here now. I think that, this is it. Yeah. Now, give me your foot, and I'll boost you up on your lot.
Yeah, okay.
All right, there you.
Yeah.
Now, give me your hand up there. Hold on there.
There it is.
All right. Yeah, move over a couple inches there.
Nah.
Hold on to that tree so you won't drop in the ravine there.
What part of the lot is we on now?
This would be your front lawn. Would you like to crawl around the rest of the lot?
No. I can see everything right here.
Tell me this, Andy, how you like it?
Well, for one thing, the lot is too big. I don't want all this ground.
Oh, it ain't too big, Andy.
I say it's too big.
Wait a minute. Hold on to that tree, quick. Ain't too big now, is it?
Hey, look here. That was another avalanche.
Well, wait a minute. That's the last avalanche we're going to have. Now, wait a minute, Andy. Now, forget them. Just look around, Andy. Don't you realize what a beautiful spot this would be for a home? As the poets would say, this is a vegetable paradise.
Listen, Kingfish, we couldn't even keep a dog up here on a steep hill like this.
Oh, well, get yourself a mountain goat for a pet. Another thing, they don't bark all night.
Yeah, but they butt.
Well, let them butt. Some night when you come home all tired out, he can butt you up the hill, there.
Yeah.
Now, there's one thing that you was forgetting, Andy. Didn't your finance Louise say that this is the only place that she wanted to live at?
Yeah, that's right. I guess I better make her happy and buy this place.
Yeah, now that's $200, Andy.
It's a deal. I guess me and Louise can be happy up here.
Oh, I know you can, Andy. Another thing, you kind of love her, don't you?
Yeah, don't forget you got money.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of her at that. Sometime when I was out here in the country by myself, the birds seemed to be chirping her name. And sometimes when the wind is blowing, every little breeze seems to whisper Louise. Birds in the trees seem to twitter Louise. Each little rose tells me it knows I love you. Love you. Every little beat that I feel in my heart seems to repeat what I felt at the start. Each little sigh tells me that I adore you, Louise. Just to see and hear you brings joy I never knew. But to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can see why I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can
one like you could love me, Louise. Say, won't you tell me, please, tell me, Louise, why do you tease? All I want is a squeeze. You know you're the one for me. Often when I'm gloomy and in my lonely room, thoughts of you come to me like sweet perfume. Anyone can see why I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true someone like you could love me? Lovely Louise.
Rinse off white, rinse off bright,
For a wash that's dazzling as it can be, give it the Rinso 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's a fact. Rinso gets out stubborn dirt 1, 2, 3. For Rinso has a triple action formula. Yes, Rinso gives you all three. 1, Rinso's soapy rich base makes suds that drive deep down. Gets out stubborn dirt without hard rubbing or scrubbing. 2, Rinso's suds booster means even in hard water, you get heaps of hard-working suds, and fast. 3, Rinso's grease chaser goes after grease and grime, but it's easy on hands. Helps prevent yellowing of clothes, too. So if you want a wash that's the envy of the neighborhood, just remember...
rinse off white, rinse off bright.
For a wash that's dazzling as it can be, give it the Rinso 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Get Rinso.
Come in, Sadie. I just got back from the country, and I want to tell you that I'm going to marry another gal.
Another gal? What has she got that I ain't got twice as much of?
No, Sadie, I done went for the sweet country type. We're going to live in the country.
The country, huh? I moved to the country right after I come to America.
Yeah, that's right. You wasn't born here. Tell me, Sadie, did you go around much when you first come over?
Oh, yes, I went around plenty.
Yeah. Is you a citizen yet?
Certainly. I was neutralized when I was 16.
How long you say that you lived out in the country?
Till I was 20 years old. Then I took a train, and I come here to New York City.
And, how long has you been in...
5 years. You want to make something out of it?
No, Sadie, but you say you lived in the country until you was 20?
That's right.
Then you took a train to New York, and you only been here 5 years?
That's right.
Well, how...
It was a slow train.
I'm glad she's gone. I done been on some slow trains, but... Oh, hi, Kingfish.
Hey, that city almost knocked me down. Well, Brother Andy, look here. I got some plans right here that I just got from the architect for your house. Beautiful home. Look at here. Let's look here.
Yeah. Now, what would this cost?
$285.
Say, that don't sound bad.
That's just for the plans.
Well, that only leaves me $15 for the house.
Well, that's playing it a little close there. But I tell you, Andy, forget these. I have done copied some plans out of a magazine myself and done fitted them to the slope of the hill, and they ain't gonna cost you so much.
Let me see the plans you done drawn up there for me.
Yeah, now cock your ear and listen to this.
Yeah.
Is it cocked?
Yeah, you see it cocked up there, don't you?
All right. Now, here's the plans right here to the very last detail.
Yeah. Let me see now. Where's the front door?
Done clean forgot about that. Well, I tell you what, wait a minute. I'll slap it right there, right now, on this little room that's bulging out right there. See that room sitting there?
What room did you put the front door on?
The bathroom. Your guest might want to wash their hands. ahead there.
Well, what is this right here?
Oh, now, that's your living room. A nice-sized living room, too. 5 by 7.
I guess the sofa goes in the long way.
Yeah. Now, of course, Andy, on account of the slope of your lot or the contour of your property, as we say in the architect circles, you know, you are going to have a little dip in your living room.
I hear.
Yeah, the front of your living room is going to be 8 feet lower than the back. But I got that figured out. If you and your wife will wear sneakers all the time, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Slanting living room, huh? I don't know if I like that.
I give you nice drainage there.
Well, why do I need drainage?
Yeah, suppose your roof leaks.
Oh.
I got you there, yeah. Now, the next thing, Andy.
Look, Kingfish, listen. Suppose I leave the building of the house to you. Right now, I'm going over to see Gabby, the lawyer, to see how I can raise the money for building the house. I got to do that if I'm going to get Louise to marry me.
All right, Andy, look here. In the meantime, I'll go out and I'll line up all the building material you'll need.
Yeah. Say, before I go to see Gabby, Kingfish, I know you was loaded with dough. Would you lend me some money?
No, Andy, can't work it out. All my money is tied up in currency.
Hello there, Gabby. Glad to see you. Did you have a nice summer?
Lovely, lovely.
I see, though, that you was back at work.
Oh, yes, indeed. I just revised my scale of fees. You know, the cost of living is way up.
Yeah. Well, how does your fees run now?
Well, it all depends. Suppose the case where there's a lot of work. Research, have to take the case to court, try the case, then appeal it, take it to a higher court.
Yeah. How much is that?
85 cents.
Well, that don't sound bad.
And, of course, I'm still going to keep my legal practice on a high plane. Yes, sir. My practice is always going to be dignified.
Yeah, well, Gabby, what I was here to see you about, you see, I made $500 this summer, and the thing is... Gabby, get off my lap.
Oh, sorry, Andy, I'm sorry.
You see, I done already spent part of the money on a lot. I got a little money left, but I needs to borrow some money to put up a house. You know any place where I can borrow the money, Gabby?
Well, there's a loan company here in town, the Liberal Loan Company. They're very lenient with the customer, very lenient. But they have to have some collateral before they let you have the money.
Yeah, well, my wife inherits a lot of money in a year from now.
That'll do it. They only have one slight requirement.
What's that?
The loan company will want her to live in the vault.
Listen, the Kingfish is out getting materials now, and I got to get some action. Can I build a house by going to the government and getting a FHA loan?
FHA?
Yeah.
And is you got 10 credit references?
No.
Is you got collateral?
No.
Is you got a steady job?
No.
Well, in your case, FHA means only one thing, Andy, only one thing.
What's that?
Forget houses altogether.
Lady, if your husband's dirty work clothes are a special wash day headache, listen to this.
My husband's a mechanic, so of course his things get pretty grimy and greasy. But do I worry? No, indeed. I just give them the Rinso 1, 2, 3. They're clean in a jiffy.
And no wonder. Rinso's triple action formula includes a special grease chaser that goes after grease and grime. Rinso's soapy-rich base makes suds that drive deep down. Get out stubborn dirt without hard scrubbing or rubbing. And Rinso's Suds Booster means even in hard water, you get heaps of hard-working suds. And fast. Yes, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to turn out a wash that's...
Rinso white. Rinso bright.
For a wash that's dazzling as it can be, give it the Rinso 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come in, Kingfish. Did you buy all the material that I'm going to need for my new house?
Brother Andy, I've been to every building supply house in town.
Oh, boy, that's great. What'd you get?
So far, I ain't been able to get nothing. But one dealer done promised me a bathtub in June.
Really a shortage, huh?
Oh, not only bathtubs, Andy, but there's also a shortage of sinks, laundry tubs, wash basins, washboards, garbage cans, and all them luxury items.
Did you find out about a water heater?
Now, that was one of the first things on my list, but the only kind of water heater that they had was a cold water heater.
Cold water heater.
Yeah, the hot water heaters won't be until next summer.
It's really that bad, huh?
Oh, yeah. I went into the whole heating situation there. You see, the water heater is what heats the water that runs into the bathtub.
Yeah, I knows that.
So I figured that as long as you couldn't get a bathtub, that you could cut out the middleman, just take a bath in the heater. That's what you do.
Yeah, well, I never thunk of that.
Yeah, the trouble is, the opening in the heater is only 8 inches wide. You wouldn't be able to crawl through it.
I wonder why they don't make them openings bigger.
Well, it's on account of the metal shortage. The way the salesman explained it to me is that the factory's only equipped to leave small openings so they can't do nothing about it till the post-war period is over and the government lets them get back to the normal inflation, you see.
Well, that sounds illogical, all right.
Yeah, there's a reason for everything if people just take the trouble to look for it.
Right, yeah. Is there anything else they is out of?
Oh, sure, they don't have no light fixtures, gas stoves, curtain rods, door hinges. They don't have nothing.
Well, how can they be out of so much stuff?
How? 'Cause it's a big store. You ought to see that catalog of things they ain't got.
It's really a big place, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's enormous. If a little store was out of half the things that this store is out of, the little store would have closed up months ago.
Well, I don't understand it, because I see stuff in windows all the time.
Oh, them is only samples, Andy. They don't sell them.
Well, if they don't sell nothing, then how can they make any money?
That's what they keep asking the OPA.
Well, wasn't you able to get nothing at all that was on your list?
Well, I did have a little luck with the refrigerator, Andy. Remember that one that we was looking at in the window that had the nice big deep freeze department and the big ice department and all that stuff?
Oh, you mean you was able to get me that refrigerator?
No, but I might be able to get you the little light bulb that goes on when you open the door.
Yeah. You know, the important thing right now is to get the stuff to build the house with, like doors, roofing material, plaster, windows.
Speaking of windows, do you want wood or metal?
Glass is easier to see through.
Yeah, the glass is tough. Yeah, wait a minute. I'll make a note of that, but you can't get no kind.
How about linoleum?
Well, I went in to see the man about linoleum. The salesman just gave me a dirty look, and I knowed what he meant.
What?
6 months. Well, if it ain't Shorty the barber.
Hello, Kent. Hi there. I'm glad to see you. Hiya, fellas.
How is everything at the barber shop, Shorty?
Oh, business is so wonderful. I've never been so busy. The customer just keep... I don't get a minute to... Slow.
Hey, Shorty, Andy is trying to build a house.
Yeah, and I'm having trouble getting stuff, too. I want a bathtub.
Well, I got some very good connections.
Well, I can get the connections. What I want is the tub.
Oh, I can get your tub, Andy, and the ceiling price, too.
Yeah, well, ceiling price on a tub is $20.
This will cost you $80.
I thought you was getting this bathtub for me at ceiling.
Oh, the man ain't violating no law, Andy. The bathtub is only $20.
Well, what's the other $60 for?
The stopper.
You got to take something else with it, huh? Well, how about a sink?
Oh, the sink will cost you $18. That's by the ceiling.
Yeah, how much is the stopper in the sink?
Oh, you get that free.
Oh, boy. Then I really gets the sink at $18.
No, $55. But before you can have the sink, you got to buy 70 bags of fertilizer.
But I ain't going to have no use for 70 bags of fertilizer.
You will if you buy the stove.
What you mean?
Well, with the stove, you got to buy 30 pounds of grass seed.
I was disgusted with this whole business. I'm just going to hire somebody to build a house.
Oh, you know something? I know just a man for you, too, Andy. This man, he just done some building for me. He hired all the labor, made his own blueprints, furnished his own material, and only took him a few months to finish.
Hey, well, at a time like this, when it's against the law to build, he'd be great, Andy. Say, Shorty, where is he?
Oh, he's in the phone book. He's right over to the... I walk over and see him. He's right over in the next... jail.
Kingfish, listen, I is getting undiscouraged, you know it. I don't think I'm ever going to get this house built.
Yeah, well, now, don't get undiscouraged. That's the main thing I ask you to do. All I ask you to do is keep a stiff upper lip. Yeah. Now, what is you going to do about it?
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back up there to Rocky Hills and see if I can find some other way of getting that dumb gal's money away without building a house.
That's a good idea. I'll go along with you.
Kingfish, I tell you, I can't understand it.
Yeah, well, now, wait a minute. Just take it easy now. Let me get this thing straight now. You went up to the clerk at the hotel there now.
Yeah, I've been talking to him.
Yeah, well, when you talked to him, what did the man say to you? He told you that your gal Louie is done left or something like that and didn't leave no forwarding address, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. She ain't nothing but a two-timing crook. She run out on me before I could get her money.
Well, that's where it goes. You see, I done told you women is freckled, Andy. They're freckled.
Well, but as dumb as she was, she didn't have sense enough to come in out the rain.
Yeah, well, now, what is you going to do now?
Well, I can get the best of her one way.
How does?
I happens to own the only lot in town here that she wants to live on. And when she gets her inheritance in a year, I'm going to make her pay plenty of dough for that ground.
Yeah, that'll fix her good.
Oh, boy, I got her tied up good. And right now, it's going to give me a great pleasure to tear up this picture of her that I've been carrying around in my wallet.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me see the picture before you tear it up. I ain't never seen you, gal, you know.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Say, Andy, now I know why Louise told you she'd marry you and you got to buy that lot on top of the hill.
Why, Kingfish?
She's the gal that owned the lot. She told me to sell it to you.
Now, here are Amos and Andy again.
Well, folks, we're mighty happy to be back on the air.
And we hope you like the shows this year. We're going to try hard again to give you the best we can.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it, too, if you'd tune in every Tuesday. And every wash day, we hope you'll do what Mr. Cadell says. You know, give your clothes that Rinso 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Amos and Andy. Yes, ladies, remember, Rinso's triple action suds mean a wash that's tops in whiteness and brightness. White things, Rinso white. Washable colors, Rinso bright. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So use Rinso.
Good night, folks.
See you next Tuesday.
Be sure to be with us next Tuesday evening at this same time when the makers of Rinso will again present the Amos and Andy.